Another tutorial, this time on vibrato. Most of my beginners have a really hard time understanding a lot of key concepts that go with vibrato, like diaphragm and air support and all these big words that make it sound very complex. So I like to just go right back to the basics of what everybody knows and loves, and that's Christmas. At Christmas, there is a large gentleman who comes down and brings you presents. And that little gentleman is known as Santa Claus. So I like to ask my beginners, what does Santa Claus say? And they all say, ho, ho, ho. Now, as they start to say ho, 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 I say, now, Santa doesn't just say it as a minimal ho, ho, ho. He really goes for it. So he goes, ho, ho, ho. The elements of ho, ho, ho are the same as vibrato. When you do the ho, 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 if you stick your hand on your belly, you can feel your belly move like it's a bowl full of jelly. This is a good way to get students to locate where their diaphragm is and to also get the movement of the belly in and out. This keeps them from doing saxophone vibrato or in the throat or in the jaw. It helps them locate that their air is the bit that should be moving. If you do have a beginner that does not like Christmas and they're upset if they do one of these in a lesson, they've just done the beginnings of vibrato. That deep sigh of disgust can actually be one of the best teaching tools out there. If you can get them to do 2 sighs in a row, then they just did vibrato again. They can put their right hand on their belly and they can still finger 3-finger C with the whisper key down, so their left hand is still holding the bassoon and playing a note, and they can do, that's a duple. Then from there they can go to triples. Then from there, quadruples. And then from there, the 5-tuplet. Sometimes students have a hard time counting the 5-tuplet. I ask them how they are counting it in their music when it appears, and if they aren't really sure, I say, okay, let's go for a 5-syllable word that's very equal in length, like mathematical. As they break that down, then they're able to keep the belly movement and count that they're still getting 5 counts. From here, I have them practice vibrato in scales, which if you've watched my beginning bassoon fingerings, they should be able to play just a descending F major scale and practice very easily on each note. The faster that they go from the duples through the triples, the quadruples, and the quintuples, they will have less break in the airspeed, so that instead of just hearing 2 large pulses, they'll start to not be the drop off and they'll keep that airspeed moving. As a beginner, I didn't understand a lot of the fancy terms of airspeed, air support right off, and I also didn't understand what my diaphragm was or how to get it to move. This is a very easy way to help beginners understand a body part and also link to something that is accessible that they're already aware of and they usually have a positive memory of Santa Claus with, so that they keep it lighthearted. These are sneaky little ways that I do like to incorporate keeping music positive and uplifting, and yet still teaching some difficult, challenging skills. I hope you found this helpful and you'll join me next time. I will link my beginning bassoon fingerings down below in the info box. Make sure that you thumbs up if you found this helpful, you like it, and that you subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye! Series of elements that are just duples, then triples, then quadruples, then the advanced 5-tuples, okay? Or I guess those are called quintuples. So first off, I have them put their hand on their belly, and as they're playing bassoon, they can use their right hand on their belly and still finger 3 feet,